Hello, 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 my beautiful loves, my angels. Thank you for tuning into my channel, Guided Leap of Faith. We're going to do something a little different today because I have some things that I'm channeling on my mind, okay, that I want to get out to you as a collective. So we are going to work with some makeshift cards today, but we're going to do a reading today on the third party, okay, because I'm really feeling energy on the third party, like the reason why your person walked away, ghosted you, started moving differently with you, unexpectedly. I feel like things were going really well between the two of you, and then all of a sudden, like, your person just started acting different. Okay, so, and I really feel like it's a lot of third party energy out here right now. And I want to kind of pull on that. So already what I'm feeling is that a third party, man, I feel like third party is really obsessed with you. I feel like they got in your person's head. They lied. They said things about you. I feel like, okay, and this might be intended towards, I hope that it relevates with a couple of you at least, but definitely it's relevant to somebody. I think that you met someone, you guys hit it off, things started going well. I feel like this is maybe someone who, was in their player ways, okay? They had somebody that they were either in a marriage with or long-term commitment with, and maybe they were experiencing some problems, or they removed themselves, like a temporary breakup, we'll say, from that person. They met you. You guys got together, you really hit it off, they really start to like you. Collective, you are different from what this person's ever experienced, of course, because you are divine, earth angel, you're spiritual. I believe like your paths are really meant to cross each other. So this person really, because you're so loving, so nurturing, so kind, so honest, so pure, you were different, a complete polar opposite of what the person who they were having temporary separation with. And they start to really develop a lot of intense feelings for you, to the point that they were looking at, building with you, having a commitment with you. And I think that people around your person saw that change, and they didn't like that change, because in your person, you were encouraging your person to grow, to be a better version of themselves, to do, and they wanted to do these things because they wanted to match your energy. I think that the person who they were had a temporary separation with got wind of you. Now, although that person may have cheated on this person before, the third party did not perceive them as being a threat. Like, they knew, okay, he cheated, but he'll be back. He'll come to me, because I feel like this third party really thinks a lot of himself or herself. Very arrogant, walk around with their nose in the sky, want to be more than 303 when I say it. Want to be more than what they are, okay? So, like a pretender. And I think that a third party, lied on you, emotionally manipulated your person, tried to buy your person, buy them things, give them money, like do things to try to win them back. But they were doing things, outside of manipulation. They were trying to win them with material things, because keep in mind, I feel like this person, had history with the third party. So they know what your person likes, 333 when I say that, and they use those items, whether it was sex, whether it was money, whether it was drugs, whatever it was, they fed into your person's temptations. Okay, let's put it that way. And so your person could have started acting funny, because again, they're in their ear saying things about you, lying about you, turning this person, trying to make them not see your good qualities, okay, by tempting them along the way. I think that they even rallied up like some friends or families, like if your person, if they if your third party was friends with your person's family and their friends, they were probably even talking to them about you, rallying up, trying to really build up an audience for 14 when I say that, to go against you, okay? So then it caused your person to get confused, do a little thinking like, is the collective pretending? Is the collective not this? Does it play the humble side? Are they trying to use me? And probably put some confusion in your person's mind. Okay, so, move on. I feel like you start moving away from your person, because you start, commenting to them about their changes, what's going on. You start calling things out about them, okay? And 444, when I say that, in your person, probably brushed you off, laughed at you, tried to manipulate you to think that you are the problem, not them. Because again, they have third parties saying things about you, and maybe third parties, friends, and family saying things about you because they've brought up this audience. So they're trying to make it seem like, hey, you're the problem. They're not the problem. 505. When I say that, so you maybe start getting a little confused, getting your head a little bit like, okay, what is it me? Did I say something? Did I do something? No, you did not. It was never you. Okay, it was them trying to do manipulation on you. And then so you reached a point where you finally just pulled away and you bailed out. You're done. If they want to go out here, if they want to bite to a third party, if they want to go to friends and family, if they want to go do all these things, and go do it. Because again, you're not going to chase because you are divine feminine. You don't chase, especially with somebody that does not compare to you. Okay, so they went back. But I feel like they went back. They're missing you. They love you. They want to be with you. But now you put boundaries. There's no contact, and so your person's in their head about you now. Okay, so this is irritating the third party because the third party can see that your person's not feeding into them or giving to them, and they can see like they don't want to be bothered because they're trying to put a distance between them because they're too busy worried about you, the collective. So now the third party is pulling more tricks, may have done some little black magic, wishing negative on you, maybe seeing a therapist, maybe watching tarot, maybe secretly watching you and your accounts, okay? Because again, they're jealous, envious of you. But I think it's getting to a point where people are starting to see that, hey, you know what you said about the collective is not right. Because they're watching you as well, and they see that you're not entertaining any of it. You're doing your own thing. You're in your own lane. But yet this third party is so obsessed with you and talking about you that now they're making people see, okay, well, the problem is not the collective. The problem is you. And they might be putting a blind ear, turning their ear, and probably not paying too much attention to the third party. And I feel like the third party is just getting out of hand. Like, they're getting frustrated and angry. They're acting out, causing scenes, okay? So what I want to do today is I want to look at, and I know I'm sorry I spent a couple of minutes here telling you how I was feeling, but that's what came, so I had to get it out. So I want to take us a few minutes here and just look at, like, if we can get some descriptions of the third party, see like what they have going on, maybe see what they need to work on, see what's going on, and see what's going on in their environment, okay? Because I really think that the third party at this point is very obsessed with you, okay? Dear God, I call on you to use me as a tool to help collective on their healing journey. If there's a message for a certain individual, may you guide them to my channel. My spirit guides and microphone angel protect me from any harm or negative influence. All right, my angels, my spirit guides, give me some information that you can. I'm feeling brown, like the name Brown. It could be last name, street name. They could be brown skin. But I'm getting the name Brown, and I'm really pulling Cancer, water sign. Okay, water sign Brown. August, July, M, Matthew, Matt. Something about M. Okay. Spirit guides, give me oh, what's coming out? Okay, let's see. 30s. This one could be in their 30s. Somebody could have been with somebody 30 years. Could have been a marriage of 30 years. 3 also talks about Empress, so it lets me know that. And they can also talk about pregnancy too. So somebody could have gotten pregnant or trying to get pregnant. Someone could have had a child already with the person that you were involved with. Okay? Yeah. The third party's feeling lost. They want pity. They want people to have pity on them. They feel alone. They feel like they don't have anybody they can go to and talk to. Oh, there's another card hiding behind that. Oh my gosh, it was hiding behind that. A cheater. Yeah, that third party cheated. They have cheated on the person that you have been involved with. And maybe that's what causes temporary separation because they cheated. Or maybe your person's finding out that third party cheated. Video technology. I feel like this person's watching you on some type of computer device or technical device, whether they're watching you from their phone or they're watching you on their phone. Maybe you have a platform somewhere, YouTube, Twitter, maybe they're watching on Instagram, but maybe they've seen pictures of you. Maybe they go through your person's phone and seen pictures or videos that you may have sent to them. Someone who comes across a little bit like a nerd or a dweeb, somebody who's socially awkward, intelligent, and often has like niche interests, like weird interests that they're into. Someone who could live downtown or has gone downtown. Maybe they're downtown. Most downtown places have courthouses and jails. So maybe they're visiting somebody at a courthouse, getting legal advice, have some legal issues going on. Could have been in jail, seen somebody in jail, visiting somebody in jail. Or maybe they just stay in downtown area. Yeah, this person's very jealous. They're jealous of you, okay? They're jealous of the way that their person feels about you. They're jealous of the things that you have, your look, your personality, how things come easy to you because the divine has favor on you. They're jealous of like your how you're just positive all the time, and they want to make you look like a bad person, a villain, but they can't because they can't find anything on you. Somebody who could drive a Ford, okay, ride around in a Ford. Maybe your person has a Ford. Maybe they have a Ford car, truck, whatever. Last name could be Ford. Okay, somebody who could be dealing with some respiratory problems right now. So the third party could have some respiratory problems, something going on with their lungs. Maybe they smoked a lot. Maybe they have a chronic cough and they're constantly coughing. Um, Someone who needs to see a therapist. They either are therapists, visiting a therapist, getting therapy in some type of way to work on their issues, whether it's marriage, um, physical therapy, or just a therapist in general. Okay, or someone who is just going so crazy in their mind that they need to have therapy, whether it's coming from a minister, or church, or a group. Somebody could live in Michigan, be from Michigan. Someone could be in their 20s. They could have been together 20 years. Or two talks about the high priestess. So someone who's trying to listen to their intuition, or somebody who's listen to your intuition to find about you, or someone who sees you as being mysterious. Okay, maid. So someone could be a maid. Maid also could be someone that cleans up, like somebody trying to clean up their life, so that they could get your person to stay. Somebody who's very clean. Someone who's done some housekeeping. So we have the name red, the color red. So someone could have red hair, red nails, red car. We did have Ford out here. Someone could like to wear red, or it could be a nickname for someone. Okay. Cheshire Cat. Cheshire Cat is a Disney character. Your person is a real character. There's somebody in Cheshire Cat was a person who was very sneaky and a con artist. So your person was definitely being sneaky. We did have cheater out here, and this person also was like doing some manipulation. They were like really trying to con your person against you to win them more into them. Yeah, I'm in a long-term relationship. So this is the third party is somebody that could have been in a long-term relationship, had a long-term relationship, a lot of history with the person that you were seeing. Okay, brick house. This person could live in a brick house. They could her, and if your partner's living with them, they could burn their trash, like could have an area in the front or back of the house. Yeah, and that third party is codependent. They're codependent on your person. They have a fear of being abandonment, and they have very impulsive behavior. Like I told you I felt earlier, I told you I felt like this person was like really acting out, just do things for the moment, get attention, like break things, cause confusion, just act out for like an audience, okay? So this person with this impulsive behavior and being codependent, I really think that this person, they don't want to be alone. And they feel like if your person comes to you, like they're going to be by themselves. And yeah, this is somebody dealing with family issues. And also, like I told you, they could involve family to try to go against you as well. But they have a lot of family drama going on, okay? And this could be somebody that was a family friend, somebody had history with, somebody that the family likes or is a part of the, makes it feel like marriage. Could be a part of your person's family. But there's some family drama going on, okay? And it could be like, maybe like your person, their person, like have grandkids together, and maybe your person's helping them with the kids. I don't know. But somebody's using music. Somebody loves music, like listen to music, and they might be trying to sing you music telepathically, okay? Yeah, and if somebody could have recently had an anniversary, somebody could have recently had an anniversary together, your person and them, that feel like they might have been together for a long time, okay? So that's all we'll pull from the makeshift. Oh, this was just sitting off to the side. Okay, well, I take it because it wasn't with my dad, his first house. So So this third party is definitely in their first house, which talks about self-identity, like how they look, how they make themselves look to everyone. They focus a lot on physical appearance. Their personality is all about me, you know, because they want to be seen. And they express themselves, and they look at how they express themselves to the world. Okay, so like I feel like this person expressing themselves, but I feel like they're expressing themselves in a negative way. Okay, so let's get a little bit of personal features about the third party, and then we'll look more about what's going on in the environment. All right, Spirit guys, tell me something about the third party. The third party that's interested. Okay, thank you. And the collective, and what the collective has going on. Okay, I'm just taking what came out. Let's shuffle. Alright, so the third party could be a man. Okay, and also dressed in red. We did have red out here, and this person's dressed in red. Wear shade. Your person could wear shades. Carry a purse. This man is wearing shades and carrying a purse. So this could be somebody who, the third party could be someone of the same sex as the person that you left behind. Okay, so your person could have been in the same sex, and they're probably trying to hide that from you. 1616 when I say that. So yeah, some truth to that. For somebody, your person likes the same sex, the same gender. Okay, that third party is a powerful person. So powerful, what I get from that is this person, would they have self-identity? This person really thinks that, and like I told you earlier, there's somebody who walks around their head up in the sky that thinks that they're better than everyone else. This person thinks that they're powerful, like everybody looks up to them. Okay, like they carry some weight. They feel like they were your person's twin flame, and your person could have felt like maybe they're twin flames because that person could manipulate them to think that. That person could be skinny. Okay, person could wear long nails. They can get their nails done and wear them super long, or have long natural nails. Okay, a resting bitch face doesn't just go along with everything. Yeah, this person, like I told you, they think they're better than everybody else, so they probably do have a rested bitch face. Look at this, guys. Like this card that's here is not like the other. So this is mixed in this deck some way, and it's saying move on, nothing to say, stop calling. So your person could have told the third party that they don't want to have anything to do with them. They may be trying to move on from them. They want them to stop calling them, because third party may just be calling them. So your person's trying to block them in some type of way to get out of that situation. And the third party may have dark eyes. Third person could be bald. Okay, or your person could be bald. Third party could wear a lot of black clothing or dark clothing. Could be wearing black right now. They could be between the age 27 to 45. Okay, they could be very daring. Okay, so your person could have got attracted to them because they have like this daredevil sense about them. Like this person's here to carry their knife. Like if things don't go their way, like they could really act out. And I told you before, I felt like this person could really put on a scene, cause a lot of drama. This person could have a square face, or the third party could have freckles or some type of marks in their face. Okay, but you know, we did have blocks, so I really feel like your person is really trying to just move on from them, because they're starting to see them now for who they really are. Okay, so let's take a look at like what's going on in their environment. Get a little bit of that. This goes up there with there. Okay, spirit guides. What is going on in the third party's environment that the collective does not know about, other than your person trying to block them? Tell me what's going on. Okay. Yeah, so the third party is envious of you. You see that? They're resentful, they're competitive, they're discontent. They're very envious of you. They want them and the third party to get away and just take a vacation. They just want to get away with them, have some fun with them, get back to where they used to be. Okay, they want to have a relationship. They want to move forward, like chase their dreams. They want your person to make up their mind about who they want to be with or be with them, and stop playing games with them. So your person could be going hot and cold with them. Yeah, the third person is very clingy. They're very clingy. and they cling to their old ways of what they did. They're trying to continue doing things the way they've done them in the past that kept your partner there, because they're trying to hold on to this person, but they know that the relationship, move from it. They know that the relationship is over, it's been over, but they're still clinging to it, okay? And they're hopeful. They're hopeful that your person will come back to them, and they're feeling optimistic that they can renew things between them. But they're watching you, and they're watching your glow up, okay? They see that you have success in what you're doing, and they're hiding behind that. They're two-faced. They're talking about you, okay, to other people. They're living a double life. They're cheating. They have cheated. They are cheating. And even though they're seeing somebody else, they want your partner to stay with them, and they don't want your person to move on from them because they don't want to be alone. Okay. Yeah, this is somebody who enjoys the nightlife. So they go out, they club, they gamble, they do strip teases, just hang out at night, partying, smoking, drinking. Yeah, their relationship is very stagnant. Their relationship is stuck, it's dead end, it's not going anywhere, there's no happiness there. Okay, they feel antisocial. So right now, because they have a lot on their mind about their person wanting you, they might be getting the silent treatment or giving the silent treatment, but they're definitely in their feelings and they feel left out. Okay, they feel left out because they see that your person wants to come back to you and smell the roses out here. They want to slow down and they want to take some time to be with you and not really give to that situation anymore, and that's upsetting them. Okay, all right. So let's see, like, what they need to work on. Some areas of third party life that they need to work on. Here, guys, what is it that the third party needs to work on to get their life together so they can stop focusing so much on the collective? A lot coming out. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 talks about justice in tarot. It is about fairness, balancing things out, okay? So, and it's about karmic consequences. So right now, I feel like that third party is really dealing with the consequences of the negative behavior and the things that they've said and done. Like, I think they said a lot about you, spoke a lot about you, and they've done a lot of things to try to pull your person to them, okay? 2222 when I say that. So the third party needs to confront their fears. They need to be brave. They need to go in, sit their ass down, and heal whatever issues that they have. Okay, again, your person is trying to walk away from them. They're trying to cut ties with them, move on from them, and they don't like that your person is putting boundaries between them. Okay, shadow alchemy, like your person is trying to alchemize everything. Everything they've been through, they're trying to alchemize their dark and their light, trying to empower themselves, to go out there and be better, do better, and the truth is coming out with unmasking truth. Like, people are starting to see now, your person's doing some self-examination, and they see, and people see that the third party was just up to games and one playing games, and the truth is coming out. Like, it was never you, it was a third party the whole time, okay? But this person is just consumed. They're consumed with jealousy and envious for you. It's like they're addicted to you, and they're addicted to the third party. They're addicted to your person because I've been with them for a while, and I get that, they're codependent, but they're addicted with bringing you down or making you look bad. Yeah, see, then we have addiction. This person also could have some addictions to drug, alcohol, sex. They have some addictions that they need to go in and heal. They're very deceptive. They tell a lot of lies, which I've been saying, like, from the beginning of this reading. I think this person's telling a lot of lies, but people are starting to see through their lies now, okay? Yeah, they're trying to embrace the void. This person feels very empty inside. They need to learn how to be alone, okay? But they reflect in the dark. Like, yeah, they're in a very dark place right now, and it's reflecting and it's showing, and people are starting to see it, okay? Yeah, so this person, like, has mental issues. It's a mental contest out here. This is somebody who wants to have control, okay, who wants to feel powerful, that wants to feel like they can get what they want. Maybe in the past they have gotten what they want, but now they can't with you, and they're having a problem with that. So, you know, right here with the shadow blossoming, they see you just blossoming. No matter what dirt they throw your way, what negativity they throw your way, you still rise from that. You know, the shadow blossoming, you rise from that like a beautiful rose that you are. And you didn't let any of that bring you down. You didn't let any of that stop you from being who you are inside. A true, beautiful person inside and out with so much unconditional love and stuff to give. Okay, so look at like what this person needs to work on, like with the prayer cards, like what they need to seek guidance on or work on, and then I'll get an angel message for you, and then we'll wrap this reading up. Okay, so don't be too long. Spirit guys, what is it that this person? Okay, yeah, they need to pray. They need to pray to God to have mercy on them. They need to believe in themselves, and they need to humble themselves. Okay, that's what they need to do. That's what's coming out. And let's get an angel message for my collective. Yeah, this third party, they have a lot going on. A lot of energy. They're on a mission. So I wouldn't be surprised if this person contact you, third party contacts you in some type of way. Alright, Spirit guides, my angels, what is the angel message for the collective? Is there an angel message for the collective? Okay, so we do have a couple messages come out here. Let's count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we have 10. It's completion. It's a wrap. Like your person's done with this. Your person is done. This is the end of a cycle. The third party might as well accept it. Go heal, sit down some damn where, because it's over. No matter how much they don't like the distance, your person is over it. They're tired. They're ready to move on. Okay. Somebody has improving health. The third party may have some health issues going on that they need to work on, or just got diagnosed with. They need to compromise, okay, with your person on your mind to, like, they work out some type, if they have children, they need to work out some type of co-parenting, or if they have a business, they need to compromise. They need to sit to the table and work out, like, who gets what and how we're going to move forward, whether it's finances, children, or whatever, because this relationship is coming to an end. Within the next few months, you might hear about that, okay? A year from now is when it might come to a final complete, like a person actually gets to move. Okay, this is all happening in perfect timing. So there's nothing you can do to rush this along, or they could do to stop it. Like, what's happening is destined, especially with the being a 10 out here. Okay, if somebody come towards you, you need to choose a new direction. The third party needs to choose a new direction, because they're just chasing somebody that don't want to be with them anymore. They need to trust in their intuition as well as you, that everything's going to work out for the best. Someone needs to take action. Third party needs to take action and getting their life together, listening to their spiritual guides. Okay, you need to take action. Whatever dreams you have set out there, whatever you're trying to do, go for it, go after it. And if you believe everything's going to work out fine, everything will, because what you think, what you put out, what you project is what you're going to bring back into you. And at the end of everything, there will be a peaceful resolution. So whatever the third party is trying to do to interfere what the person on your mind coming back to you, they can't stop that. Just the thing, like, whatever God has for you, no one can take it away. It can get delayed sometimes due to your choices, but what's for you is for you, okay? And nothing can stop that. All right, so this is my reading for today. If you do like what I had to say, please leave a comment, like, share, I welcome all comments. If it's something, a particular style of reading you would like to see, leave that in the comments as well. For my Cancers, happy birthday. Okay, hope you're living it well. And continue to watch my videos. Thank you. Have a great day.